The swamp scarecrow's bare, fleshless ribs poke through layers of tattered and torn cloaks. This swamp thing swipes. His burlap-draped mouth screams into the marsh as his straw-stuffed arms suddenly snap closed, trapping you in.
When the crow caws twice, don't be surprised when I reach out for you.
Something wicked this way comes, rising from the deepest layers of the spirit world. The 9-foot animated predator of the night returns to the land of the living, hell-bent on stealing the soul from your body and the breath from your very lungs. Standing a towering 9 feet tall and with wings stretching 12.5 feet wide, this satanic spawn is a sight to behold, if you should be so unfortunate. Get this demon to dance with death, and its head swings back and forth. Its LED-lit eyes glow bright red, and large ears and pointed teeth shape its skull, as roars and shrieks bellow from its moving mouth. Its posable arms move and hold their position.
Run as much as your heart desires. I will always find you.
Ready or not, here comes the boogeyman, and you're it. At a staggering 8 feet tall, this big bad boogeyman is hell-bent on one thing: your soul. Tall, dark, and absolutely horrific, he's dressed in a slim black suit and spattered button-down with stringy black hair spilling down his gray, ghoulish face. Trigger his motion sensor.
When it is dark and the path draws to a narrow, tread lightly, for the 7-foot marsh monster is only a slash and a slice away.
You have already reached the point of no return.
A fantastical fright, this wondrous beast bears an enormous set of realistic antlers, perfect for gnashing and goring his way through a fright night feast. Its wild green hair, large snake eyes, and menacing mouth with razor-sharp incisors fill the darkness with bright, energy-efficient LED light. Its arms and legs stretch long, draped in gauze and torn.
Sinister Steve. That has a nice ring to it. Strapped with his own belt tools, this horrible handyman stands just 4.5 feet tall. But what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for in fright. Bright orange locks shock from his head, wearing faded prankster powder on his face, dressed in a dirty, spattered two-tone costume. Steve looks like he could use a little TLC himself, but activate this cringy clown and he's quick with a joke. His head turns from side to side, his arms flail up and down, and his manic mouth moves with the words.
Let's test out my new stud finder! Looks like I'm a stud!
Not bad. But one look at his wrinkled, weathered face, his long set of jagged, yellowed teeth, and his bright LED-lit eyes, and you know that it's not all fun and games for this joker.
Hey! You should go check out the prices on new carpet, wood, and tile! The prices floored me!
And don't forget his hammer, screwdriver, and ruler. Even the 5-foot animated Sinister Steve knows that the best for a sky-scraping scare, no one stands taller than the Pumpkin King. At 13 frightening feet, the giant Jack Skellington towers over all. Never one to underdress, this devilish dandy is decked out in his classic black pinstripe suit. with a wide bat-like bow tie stretching far past his slender shoulders.
There are few who deny it. What I do, I am the best, for my talents are renowned far and wide.
As night falls, color-changing LEDs bring some much-needed color to his bone-white body, glowing brightly all night long. Trigger his motion sensor, and his skeleton skull begins to turn, bringing this...
Maybe tonight will be your lucky night then.
Fortune favors the bold, and if it's a treasure you seek, this gruesome grave robber might be the perfect person to help you find it. That is, if you're willing to get your hands dirty. Dressed in blood-spattered clothing, a large overcoat keeps him covered in the darkest mausoleum, while his boots stay on the ready for the next job. His fearsome face is old and weathered, while silver hair sprinkles out and onto his tired shoulders, all covered by a
Teddy
dust.
just loves head pats.
There's more to the 4.5 feet animated possessed Penny than meets the eye. Dressed in her best and holding her precious Mr. Teddy, this gregarious little girl is eager to make some new friends, and she'll do anything to keep them. One wrong step and Penny's bright LED-lit eyes suddenly begin to change. Her moving arms rip Mr. Teddy's head from his shoulders as her voice shifts and drops, a dormant demonic spirit taking over.
I don't want to share my toys. If I can't have Teddy to myself.
No one can.
If fun is what possessed Penny wants, then fun is what possessed Penny gets.
We are superior.
In the battle of man versus machine, no one stands a chance against THD 3000, sent back in time to eradicate humankind. This cold, calculated killing machine will stop at nothing in his quest to search and destroy. Its 7-foot-tall bionic body radiates with bright, energy-efficient LED light, casting shadows on fleshy and forlorn trick-or-treaters as it prepares them for processing. Those calculations are captured two ways: a big blinking humanoid eye and a laser that scans red. His left arm was lost years ago.